Stream market. And we're live.
Well, you're already live, but
We're extra live now.
extra live. Have you did your socials?
10 seconds
No.
remaining.
Wait, let me make sure I've got this right.
5
Okay.
seconds remaining.
Press.
Radiant team ban.
Cool. There should be some improvements to the stream this
Nice.
time. So
Oh.
I've zoomed in your split screen.
Yes,
So
yes. I haven't seen that in action yet.
neither have I. So hopefully that's going to make it clearer for people to see. I've tweaked and tested the live replay, and I think it works without fail now. So let's hope. Was there anything else? I think those are the main things. But yeah, should be good. Try it out.
Oh, I can't
10
wait.
seconds
Can't wait.
remaining.
And yes, our first
5
game,
seconds
which is
remaining.
scheduled. So yeah, we're a bit late,
Yeah.
but just because Rich had to finish his ranked game. But everyone else turned up pretty much on time.
Sometimes like the replays in other tournaments, the replay audio, like there isn't any at all, like it's just quiet and it's just like
Radiant team ban.
the action. Or is that not possible? The way that you've
You talking about like the action replay thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean not having the caster audio, but having the game audio? Is that?
No, opposite. So not
10
having the
seconds
game
remaining.
audio. No, like so, like when you do the replay,
5
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
it's like muted.
Oh, I can mute it. Yeah, I can mute the whole thing.
Oh right.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. What I can't do is have the game audio, but not have our voices. So so we can like cast it again. We can have it completely silent. Definitely possible. I've turned it down to really quiet instead, but I can just mute it if maybe that's better.
I don't know.
It was definitely too loud before, but yeah. The only thing I have to know is when I press the action replay button, I've given it a 4-second delay, so the file actually has time to save. Because I think sometimes I was trying to make the replay show, and it takes a little bit of time for the file to save, and then we watch it.
And we have long fights, so you extended the thing to 40 seconds.
Well, I made it 35 because I think 40 might have been too long, but we're gonna see.
Okay.
All right, Karen, you need to explain to Charlie what's
Yeah,
the banning. What does bans mean?
What the bans mean? Well, bans just is the clue in the name. Are these heroes just broken? Well, it's like a mixture. So there are some heroes that are very like in the meta at the moment that are very like overpowered. But with BVGS in-houses, people do like respect bans. So there are certain players, like let's say Ross, who is really good on Medusa. So
10
Radiant
seconds
have banned Medusa because they don't want Ross getting that hero because he's really good at it.
5 seconds remaining.
And then there are other heroes that they ban just because they're just overpowered as hell. And they just don't want to play against it. But usually with BVGS, they don't want a certain player playing a certain hero.
Yeah, so it's pretty much there's two sorts of bans, like Karen said. It's either a respect ban for a person, or it's because the heroes they think is too strong. But really, in the pro scene, there's a bit more to banning than that. You try to ban the counters to the heroes you want to pick,
Yes.
but that doesn't really happen so much here. We just ban the heroes that we don't like. So
Yeah.
I don't like playing against Viper. He's annoying. We're gonna ban him. Done.
Yeah.
Don't have to deal with it. Gone. There's Magnus. That's going to be for Roidz, I'm going to imagine. He's had a lot of success with Magnus in his ranked games as well. Jug is pretty much the safest core you can have. Fair enough. There is a Meepo still. Wow, Charlie. There's only 3 bans as well in Captain's Draft because the hero pool is much smaller, whereas in Captain's Mode we're up to 6 bans a team. But then
Yeah,
you've
so
got
you
over
have
3
every
times.
single hero.
Is it
Yeah.
4 times? Yeah, 4 times the hero pool, but only twice as many bans. So there's a lot more option.
Right, so we haven't really talked about the bans because we're talking about action replay. So I think Medusa is 100% obvious denied
10
the
seconds
respect ban
remaining.
from Ross. Lycan, I think they
5
just don't like
seconds
playing
remaining.
against them because of the previous in-houses experiences with Lycan. Enchantress, I don't know.
It's well, Oli plays a lot of Enchantress mid, and I think Brexx is has played a few Enchantress support games. They know she's a very annoying hero to lane against, you know, with those impetus damage straight from level 1. So I think they're just thinking, yeah, just ban it and we won't have to deal with it.
Weaver, I think, is also just one of them heroes where it's just really annoying, especially if they go Ags or something.
Remaining.
Yeah, well, Brexx plays support Weaver, as we know,
5 seconds.
rushing Ag, so I think they're denying that, and Brexx is going to unfortunately have to play a normal support hero. The
Wow.
horrors.
The horrors.
Do we have many normal supports in the pool? Like, one team's gone Ogre and Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, those are normal.
Dazzle, Willow.
Dazzle, yeah, Dazzle, Willow.
We don't see Dark Willow as a support very often.
Treant, there might be a Treant.
Oh yes, Treant to Undying, could be a pos 4.
Team pick.
There's a Dazzle. Is Dazzle very good against a hero like Batrider? Because Shallow Grave might save your team, but Batrider has taken your ally so far away that I'm not sure if Dazzle can save them.
Yeah, true.
I was thinking maybe against Batrider you want someone with a stun, you know, to stop him taking your team, you know, far away from you. But I'm not sure there has much
There
option.
isn't really many stuns left. I mean, there is. You could try some sort of maybe like support Lesh or maybe even like a Spirit Breaker or something like that.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker I guess could work. Only really works if you have a team that want to gank a lot.
Dire team pick.
And we go for Willow. We do have Oli in the game, so
Yeah,
you suspecting that's mid Willow.
yeah, Roidz. Well, Magnus off lane.
I mean, Oli has had a lot of success with Willow mid. We don't see it in like pub games and ranked games and pro games. It's pretty much just our own in-house meta. Oli's Dark Willow mid, but it works. You know, he does well in the lane. He can often get solo kills. We've seen him dive like the enemy hero by level 6. And then he wins the game. Don't think this is going to be a Meepo game because we're assuming Roidz is on the Magnus and we've got a Dark Willow mid. So the Radiant probably looking for another support pick. As what do the Dire need? A core, some cores,
Yes.
basically. Morphlings in the pool. There's no Jackass though, unfortunately.
No. Who is? I wouldn't so. Who would be? Would it be Drekkon playing a carry out of the Dire side?
Well,
Because we know that Rossett likes going mid.
yeah, Ross will be a mid probably, and we're gonna have.
McDoot likes staying off lane. I know that, but also I think JCA.
There's Zeus isn't in the pool actually, Charlie, so there can't be Zeus. You can see all the heroes on the left-hand side, although I'm not sure you know what Zeus looks like. Got like a white beard.
At least you remembered that Zeus was a hero.
He's learning. They're running out of reserve time, about 30 seconds left. They're still looking for some cores. I'm not sure what they're going to think about. I mean, Leshrac can work against Willow in lane. I'm not sure how much they want a Leshrac core, though. I think he's a good hero. But there aren't that many options. I would like to see Tinker, but I don't know if anyone plays Tinker amongst our stack.
No, I think there might be maybe. There could be a Tiny.
10
I know
seconds.
that Tiny is one of the heroes that's always.
Visage. So we're going to have a Visage mid, potentially. He's a very strong mid hero. He absolutely obliterates towers. And he's very hard to lane against because he takes your attack speed. He's got built-in armor and magic resist. But it's not a hero we see very often. We've seen Oli try to play it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I've only ever seen Oli play the Visage. So who
5 seconds
on the
remaining.
Dire?
I'm not sure if it's a Ross hero. It's because he's not a farmer. Yes, his birds can farm neutral camps. He can get a little bit of gold in the early game, but he's not like a hard ricing hero who's going to get out of control. And he's not a ganking heavy hero either.
Radiant team pick.
And the Terrorblade.
Really? What? Who's playing who? I'm so confused.
We're just going to have to find out. I think
Yeah.
Terrorblade is obviously an illusion-based farming hero who is incredibly fast farming thanks to his like 5 agility game and very low cooldown spells. Well, for the
10
illusions
seconds
anyway.
remaining.
The Metamorphosis obviously long cooldown. So I'm thinking that's a Ross hero.
5
But then
seconds remaining.
I'm not sure who would play a Visage mid. I mean, it could be McDoot, could be JCA. They've got quite wide hero pools, I think. But
I would say maybe JCA.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Radiant are on their last 30 seconds. They still need a core of their own. They've got Juggernaut. Actually, they have Dark Widow. Maybe they're looking for a support. If it's Juggernaut core and Dark Widow core. So who are they going to round it off with? Maybe Trinity Protector? Gives them a lot of AoE. A lot of AoE presence. Lockdown for the Terrorblade. If the Trinity can react fast enough, as soon as Batrider jumps in, he can entangle. And it is a Tinker. Oh, this is exciting. I love seeing Tinker. I know people hate the hero, but I don't think we've... Wait, have we seen a Tinker? We must have done, because someone said...
Yeah, we have in the past.
But I can't remember. I cannot remember, but it's Oli Tinker.
Nice.
This should be exciting, because he's quite a high intensity hero. You know, he's blinking around, he's casting lots of spells. He's got the potential to feed very hard, but also potential to make big plays, which makes him fun for spectators. What we don't want is the game to turn into like a 1 hour high ground defense against March of the Machines, but that's not how our in-houses tend to go, so we'll have to see.
It's going to be interesting watching Dire, because Ross is on Terrorblade and McDoot is on Visage. I think this game is just going to be interesting just in general, because Oli Tinker.
I like the draft. I'm not sure what they're thinking about Tinker. This may be a game for Tinker Aghanims, because as we know, Aghanims makes the laser from Tinker propagate to nearby heroes. It bounces, basically. It's still doing full damage on each bounce. But it also hits illusions. So it doesn't bounce to creeps, but it does bounce to illusions. So you can almost instantly kill all of Terrorblade's illusions, or at least blind them.
Not dying.
Yeah, guys, the meta is to all die. There we go.
Now?
Is that a death or is she... she's frozen?
I think she's frozen, yeah. I think when she dies.
Is that her death? That's lame. I don't like this camera setting. I'm going to change it back one sec.
His Visage. Mid. What?
Visage mid, okay. There's like a camera smoothing option, like when you use the middle mouse, but I feel like it's less smooth than just doing it manually.
Right.
It's a shame we can't join in.
I know.
Oh, Roidz flexing with his Seb.
Flexing, yeah.
What's the highest level battle pass here is 677. Oh!
Hero hunt, love it.
Who's already left?
Oh, maybe lag. Oh wow, fast.
Well, that is a terrifying laugh. Dark Willow. Alright guys, play along with this in the stream. You can play along, guys. Where's Earth Spirit, Lone Druid, and Jar Ranger? Oh, Jar. Damn, they're good.
Ooh, all on the same row.
No, we're not ready. We're still playing the game, Owen. Ooh, Templar Assassin Doom. Doom! I couldn't find it. Oh, orchestral hits. This is it.
30 seconds.
Oh, if only we could do it. I'm trying to do it.
I think that's all of them, right? I thought there's supposed to be applause. We're still going. Yeah, that's it.
Look, Drekkon put in the Dota 2 chat, classic too many people talking draft. So I wonder...
Good.
I wonder if they ended up doing a bit
Oh,
of this.
Tim's just gone in. Tim's like, I've got Ignite. I'm a tanky hero. I'm going in. And look at him. He's bought 6 mangoes on this ogre. So he's got 9 health regen and 4 tangos.
Classic.
No Orb of Venom, though. I like to see Orb of Venom. He's just gone now. 6 mangoes. Oh, Dave, that sounds very pleasant. Is it? Are you in a desert, Karen? Is that your terrain?
Yeah.
But
Sandy.
it's... You can see more, though, you see, from the split cam. What an amazing improvement that is.
Yeah, it's very good. Let me have a look. So it's Timbonaut on Ogre.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring it up again, but yesterday he also played Ogre, and you know, people, you know, he didn't skill up. CM bottom.
We've already got a kill.
Already? No. It was
The Metamorphosis pops straight away. He's just going to chop Owen.
Wait, they swap lanes. There's TB off lane.
Because
Yeah,
who
just
did
Ross off lane.
who did they want to dodge? Oh, that's a lot of damage going out though. Maybe Ross thought I can bully the Juggernaut and we don't want the Juggernaut to get too fed and we want to dodge this Dark Willow Magnus lane, which I don't think is too scary. We'll have to see. But lane swapping is clever. You know, it means they've thought about it. They've not just blindly gone, yep, core goes top, off laner goes bot, see ya.
Yeah.
It means they're thinking about it, which is good. Let's have a look how mid's doing. I can't expect any early kills here. We've got the Gravekeeper's Cloak, which unfortunately does nothing against laser.
Oh, they're going on the TV, but he's TPing out. But is he gonna?
He does just get to base.
That HP.
Yeah, he might have 11 armor, but doesn't have much health.
But he's got to walk back in now because he's TP'd out. So
Oh,
at
the
least
courier. Is it going to go down? It goes back into the wave. Roidz, that is some poor courier micro.
There is nothing that can stop this man.
He loves his voice lines. And I like the all chat ones because we can't see the... Or can we see the other ones?
Yeah, the team ones we can.
Oh, we can see everything. Oh, that's perfect. Lots
Think
of
so.
spam. Ooh, he's going for the Shadow Realm. How much damage? I can't even target it as a spectator when he goes in Shadow Realm. How much damage does it do at level 1? 90 damage. Okay, so it's not massive. I guess it does an auto attack as well. I can press enter now, Charlie. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
Lexi.
only in the drafting phase where you don't press enter.
Because for some reason they thought enter. We're going to keybind that to mean randomly exit the game. Oh, is he going to get JCA? He does walk into a bramble. Is he going to walk into one more? Oh, you are really going close to those. Looks like top lane's going pretty well for the Radiant. But Tim, he's
Then
still
you're-
got full health.
You flicker to mid in case there's a.
Yeah, I just don't think Tinker Visage there's going to be any kill potential. If there is, I'm going to be very, very surprised. Just have a look. Yeah, I can't see anything happening here. Ollie's already starting to stack. He's got a triple stack already, which he's going to take with his maxed out March to the Machines. Opting to get 2 points of laser, which is quite good. Against Visage anyway, it's the only way you're going to burst him. Yeah, Visage has already queued up a Helm of the Dominator, so he wants to get that push going as quickly as possible. But it's very hard to push against Tinker. Oh, Brexx. It's not all chat though, so you're just winding up your own team with that laugh.
I don't know what's more annoying, that laugh or Naga's.
I quite like the Dark Willow one, to be fair. I don't remember what's Naga's.
It's very high pitched.
It's got some like weird reverb on it.
Yes, like yeah.
Tim's got 10 health regen, it's just insane. I mean, 10.
I feel sad for them.
Batrider's got nearly 6. Why are all the heroes in this lane have so much health regen? Like, Willow's on 2.2 and Ogre's on 10. This doesn't feel fair. I wonder what Ogre's base health regen is, does it say? So we can find out. 6.25. 6.25. What is Magnus on? 3.7. Such a difference. I think this game's going to have quite a passive start. Bot lane is the only lane that might have some kills going on.
Yeah, well, Ross is. Even the CM is a higher level than the Terrorblade. Not anymore, actually. He's just turned 3. But because he had to TP out earlier and walk back into lane, CM got a bit of the XP.
Oh, yes, you have to TP out. Oh, it's alright to have your support have some levels. And CM really badly needs levels.
Yeah.
So she can have both of her skills. Oh, I've got the bald CM bug.
Yeah, so have I.
Nice. Oh, they've used Blade Fury there. Blade Fury is a weird spell because the mana cost actually goes down as you level it up, not up. It's a spell that gets cheaper the more points you put in it. There aren't that many spells that do
I
that.
wonder why they've done that. No wonder.
There's a few spells that do that. Enchantress's heal, Weaver's ult, Terrorblade's ult. They're going on Tim. Do if they have damage to kill him? I'm not sure they're doing any damage to him at all. He's actually got a raindrop now. Today he's going to absorb the entirety of the shockwave damage. And looks like they're chasing. They're chasing. McDoot is here. He's got the double damage. Okay, Shadow Realm's used. It's going to buy quite a lot of time. And they're just going to completely dive it. And there's the first blood. Yeah, McDoot's doing quite well in this lane. He's got 23 lasts, 8 denies, keeping up with the Tinker. And a nice first blood there. Well, Roidz couldn't really do much to save his team, so just sat in the lane and farmed. Look at Tim.
Oh, bottom, there's a fight.
Oh,
see
Ross
me
has got
finally
Metamorphosis
go
up.
down. Oh, the
Yeah.
poison touch. He would have died anyway, I think, if he popped meta. So that's down for 143 seconds.
What a long cooldown. Nearly 3 minutes on a non-ultimate ability.
Yeah.
It's just a strange design for a hero because his ultimate is a very powerful tool that has a low cooldown, and then his Metamorphosis, his strongest spell, has a long cooldown. But I guess it means you can have it straight from level 1. But yeah, interesting design on Terrorblade.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. That's not gonna
Well, Ross has 15 denies though to Juggernaut. Owen's only got 1, so a lot more denies. Oh, and Roidz skewers him under the tower, but not far enough, so only going to get 2 tower hits. He does fall into the bramble, doing quite a lot of damage to JCA. It's not going to be enough to get the kill. Let's see what's going on mid. It looks like McDoot's found one of Oli's stacks and thinks, yeah, I've got Illusion Rune, I've got my birds, I'm going to farm it. Oh, his Helm of the Dominator, the Alpha Wolf already. So that's giving him a lot of damage.
Again, bottom.
Terrorblade, are you going to get away? Yes, you are.
Oh, he won't be happy with
Oh, then I missed a kill. McDoot actually took down Oli mid.
The unthinkable has happened. The Radiant's
Oh,
innocent
damn, fights happening everywhere. Owen is low. We've got a Mango. Are you going to use Mango to get Owen? He's got no Blade Fury. We do pop the Mango. 8 seconds of Blade Fury. I think he's going to get away. He opted for a range up. I know Owen absolutely loves range up. He buys on every hero.
Look at
Wait,
the damage on mid-tower.
I'm trying to look at top lane as well. Oh, there's so much going on.
Oh my god.
Top lane, we're going for a kill. Dire beating up Brexx. He's got no cooldowns, but Tim has no mana. No, he's got 4 Mango still, so he'll be alright. Mid tower's just... Oh, it's already half HP. And we've...
Yeah, it's been chopped.
And we've used Glyph, but we've already got the Helm of the Dominator, and he got the Pack Leader's Aura, so that's a 30% damage buff for the illusions, for his, what are they, Familiars. Oli's going to try his best to defend against the Visage, but unfortunately the birds don't take a lot of magic damage, so he's going to struggle. Trusty Shovel.
Trusty Shovel. So
Good item. I see McDoot is a player who, we've not known for very long. He's not been in many of the in-houses, and therefore we don't know what he's capable of. And then he picks a Visage mid and just destroys Oli's Tinker. Well, I wouldn't say destroys, but he's got a kill, he farmed his stack, he's winning the lane, and he's going to take the tower. So he's doing really well.
This is like when Jack S was playing, and then he ended up playing like the Lycan and the Lone Druid.
Looks like a kill's going on top. We've got the stun going on to JCA. Oh, there was a kill in another lane. He manages to pick off Oli again. So top lane, they're both going to run out, or will they? They're still running. Bloodlust has been popped. No, I think they're going to turn around. I missed another kill mid.
Terribly bottom as well.
Oh, wow. Terrorblade, he's low. He's not dead. Oh, he does die. Does go down. But then it looks like we're going to have a kill top as well. Roidz is dead. This might be a full team wipe for the Dire. As in the Dire have fully wiped. Oh, there's another kill there. Does Tim have the damage? One more auto attack, Tim. Come on. Pop a Mango and use your Ignite. Oh, Tim. No balls. 4 kills. All happened at the same time. So there were lots of fights, but they were all over the place. So the game can't really track what's going on.
Yeah.
Wow, everything kicked off.
At least, Tim Ogre, he's got a point in his stun now.
He does, thankfully.
Following feedback from
Yeah, the no Ignite, no, what's it called? Fire Blast, no Fire Blast build. Not entirely convinced. But yeah, interesting fight bot. Visage just takes a solo kill mid. Has he taken the tower yet? He's already taken the tower. He's trying to farm Oli's jungle wherever he can. I think that is really, really important. You've got to shut down the Tinker. Because as we know, he is very fast at farming the jungle. This is just level 10. What level 10 talent does he get? 25 attack damage. He's already going for drums, so he's building up as many auras as he can. Opted for a centaur creep this time. So 2-second stun. I don't know why it says 3-second stun, but then 2-second hero stun. Like, it's just strange wording. We've only got a level 4 dazzle. Oh, it looks like some brambles going up top. Roid's going to run away. How many ultimates are we still missing? Just both the supports on the Radiant. Oh, I missed another kill. McDoot just running around getting pickoffs.
Dude, absolutely popping off.
Wow, what a scary Visage. He's 4-0-0 and pretty much every kill is all thanks to him. He digs up a bounty rune to make that even better.
Oh, and going on the CM. Rip Drekkon.
That just goes for a spin.
Blade Fury so much in this lane. It's like...
Yeah, it's every cooldown.
He's really aggressive, yeah.
I mean, he's doing well for his team. But this Visage, look at the net worth. He is so far ahead. It's almost unreal. How at 10 minutes can you be about 2k ahead of the next person? The net worth lead in this game is pretty much just down to the Visage. And look, he's just farming camps. He's like, yeah, I'll take your jungle. What are you going to do? Helm of the Dominator also provides a 20% base damage aura and 4 2.5 health regen. Has a 50% bigger effect on player units. What does that mean? What's a player unit? You mean just players? Or, I don't know, it's weird. They found Ross. He has got Sunder though, but you can't Sunder Juggernaut if he's ulting you. That's the problem.
Tim's been clipped.
Oh dear. Ult him. Ult him into tower range. No? Okay. Didn't think about it. He's going to get away then. Ross trying to farm what he can. You know, Ross hasn't had a great lane, to be fair, but he's second on net worth. Because I didn't realise Owen was so poor. What's Owen's last? It's like only 38 by 11 minutes. I thought he was doing quite well in his lane. Let's have a look at kills and assists. 2 kills, 1 assist, 1 death. But he is very poor for a jug. He's even below Batrider in terms of gold. So Ross actually has managed to get more out of the lane despite having an extra death. And now he's split farming. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yes, he does. And just TP out. Creep skipping. A risky play, but it pays off.
Brexx and Tim having a 1v1 at top lane.
15 HP, Oli. Take it. Oh, Brexx goes down. You know, it's 200 gold if you feed a Helm the Dominator creep.
Must be nice.
Ooh, PJ Salt. Oh, it is 75%, isn't it? Let's do the quick maths on that. What's it's 0.75 power of 3, isn't it? How do I do to the power of on this calculator? I'll just times it by itself 3 times.
By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower doesn't even have arms to defend itself. What a brave tower.
42% chance is quite high.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I hear Willow taking his ult. Where is that going on? Here it is. Here's Brexx. Oli trying to farm what he can. Still hasn't got boots of travel. He opted for the Soul Ring to farm faster, which sometimes is the correct play on Tinker. He's got a regen rune. That's going to help him farm the last bit of gold.
Rider's TP in bottom.
Okay, are we going to get a kill? Owen. He's just spinning.
So.
Yep. But they have a... Oh, nice. Blink and lasso straight through the Blade Fury. Gets a mega kill streak for McDoot. What is what, Charlie? What were you referring to? Oh, it looks like CosmicChopsticks is going to go down, get stunned by the creep. He's going to get killed. This just terrifying 6-0 Visage, just roaming around the map, getting kills, getting towers. What a massive plays he's made. When we first looked at Visage, we had no idea who was going to pick it. And little did we know McDoot's actually a pro Visage player. Or maybe he's just having a good game. Either way.
These hives guys, man, they're such an enigma.
Yeah, as we see them more in Iron Houses, hopefully we'll start to understand them. But this was certainly unexpected for me. Because I've played a bit of Visage mid, but I've never been able to go this strong in the early game. Just picking off my mid solo, taking towers and rotating. Yeah, everywhere he's turned up, he's pretty much got kills. What, this? I think Charlie might be referring to March of the Machines.
Ah.
Tinker's ability summons lots of tiny little robots which move forwards and kill stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to stay in it.
It hurts. Owen gets double stunned. He's still got Omni Slash. He's going to try and use it, but he gets rooted. Is he going to get it off? He does get it off, but he's not going to do much damage. Goes straight into the creep wave. He's going to try and spin away. He's very low, but JCA might go down. Oli's doing a lot of damage. And Owen does go down, but so does JCA. Chopsticks is going to go down. Visage is huge. Still got over 1,000 health. They're going to have to use Terrorize to take him away. But the birds are still here. He has fed one bird into the tower. Yeah, these March the Machine. It's a strange skill, but it allows Tinker to farm creeps and defend towers easily.
Interesting.
Multicast. Tim's just running in, smacking. How long is the stun at rank 1 Curse Crown? 1.75, so it's not super long. Oh, Ignite still goes in him. Oh no, it seemed to... Okay, you can actually dodge it with Shadow Realm. That's interesting. Yeah, this is March the Machines. What happens if we look in first person view? Hopefully you can see them a bit better. Oh, he's not using it right now. Oh, we've dried up the river, revealing the nice tile pattern underneath. Ooh, some nice purple flowers there. Never saw those. Hidden by the water. There's only one tower left for the Radiant. Tier 1 anyway. Are they going to try and push it? McDoot is level 14. Let's have a look at the levels. He is 3 levels ahead of everyone. But there's a second problem for the Radiant. It's not just his Visage who's going around terrorizing everything. But look at Terrorblade's farm. He is 3,000 gold above the Terrorblade. Terrorblade's 3,000 gold above the Juggernaut. It's not looking good for him.
Yeah, no. I think he just needs space. Space to make him for him.
He's only got 67 last hits, whereas Terrorblade's already on 129. He's nearly got twice as much farm. I don't know why Juggernaut had such a tough time. I thought his lane was going quite well, but it seems like he's really struggled to find last hits for some reason. Maybe he hasn't had any space.
Well, he was a lot more, wasn't he, by Ross? So maybe just Ross just didn't let him get as many creeps as he
Oh, and we're going for the skewer, but we miss. He's looking for the RP. He's stunned up. JCA, he's going to lasso him. We've already popped the grave, quite an early grave. Oh, he gets rooted, so he doesn't get to drag him very far. Tinker's in, doing whatever damage he can.
Owen's here.
Tinker hasn't maxed out his rockets, just Blade Furying in. I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea, Owen, because he's now going to get stunned out by Tim. The rocket damage just can't. We've already got Glimmer Cape. Ross is here. He's pretty big. Got Metamorphosis up and all his illusions. Roidz is here. He's waiting for an RP. Is he going to get one on Ross? Ross doesn't have mana to use his ult. Oh, he's just about to stun him, but he doesn't get one off. Oh, here comes a huge ult from Crystal Maiden. Oh, but it gets cancelled. The RP didn't manage to take anyone down. There's a lot of damage going up. Owen is here, basically on full HP. He's going to use Omni Slash. Going to get Tim as well. Triple kill for Owen.
Well, that's what he needed.
That's exactly what Owen needed. I thought he was out. He was a goner that fight, but he just stayed in the back. He hid. He got Healing Ward off. And he got away. McDoot, was he not there the whole fight?
No, I don't think
That
so.
might be a problem, because he didn't manage to push to tier 2 or anything.
CosmicChopsticks when he got brown boots and a headdress. That is absolutely tragic.
He's quite poor, but he's got arcane boots now. So he can give his team mana on a lower cooldown thanks to his ultimate.
Way.
Yeah, the gold is already nearly 10k gold in the Dire's favour, which is a bit of a worry. But, you know, Owen got a triple kill, so it shows that he doesn't need too many items to fight. Got a Maelstrom now, so it's going to help him farm. I'm worried about Ross just getting space, though. I mean, that fight he didn't have mana to Sunder, but when he's a bit higher level, he's going to be strong.
He's got 2 clarities now.
He had them in the fight, but if he had
yeah.
mangoes, he could have used it. You see, that's why I like mangoes.
Instant mana, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I always carry a few on heroes who really need to use their ultimate. So no matter what, you know you're going to have mana for it. Like, it's good on Juggernaut, for example, because his spells are very expensive and his mana pool is really tiny. Okay.
Tower chopped.
Dire continuing to push.
Oh,
We've got a pretty strong push here. Here comes the TP. Roidz just TP straight onto JC. Immediately gets lassoed. They pop everything. Here comes the Terrorize. It only catches the birds because they move out of it. Not sure what that teleport was. Tim, has found Brexx. He's doing whatever damage he can. Do they have enough damage to kill Tim? No, they don't. He's a very tanky boy. Oli's just spamming rockets, but he needs to go in and use his laser as well. The problem is the enemy team are just way too tanky for this Tinker. He doesn't manage to TP away, gets stunned by the birds, and he's going to go down. Oh dear, Oli. The problem is, you know, he's just sitting at the back, spamming heat-seeking missile after heat-seeking missile. McDoot's taking practically no damage because with his Grapekeeper's Cloak on, he's on over 50% magic resist. Tim is a tanky boy. JCA's got 1,500 health.
And Oli can't blink into the trees to TP out because he doesn't have it yet.
Yeah, he's quite poor for a Tink. I mean, look, the goal for Dota Plus is 8,000. He's quite a bit behind that. But I'm not sure that Roid's TP in was because he just got instantly killed.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Oh, we've got someone with travels here. It's Batrider. Batrider's picked up travels, which makes sense because, you know, Batrider is all about movement speed.
Yeah, and he can go where the Tinker is as well, I guess.
McDoot is completely alone here. Does he realise? He's starting to run away. He's got Bloodlust and Drums, so he's quite fast. He runs straight into the enemy team, but it's only CosmicChopsticks and Brexx. It's not enough damage to kill him. He is so tanky, taking practically no damage. He's got 4 heroes on him. He gets reverse polarity. They've finally broken through Gravekeeper's Cloak. I think he is going to go down. He pops a big 1 charge. He's got his own pipe. He's still alive. He does go down. It takes their entire team to kill him, but they still get a kill. Oh, and they feed his birds. That's another 100 gold.
Oh, that money went to.
You believe
Dazzle,
in the
so-
March stall? That's what Ben's saying in chat. I'm not convinced it's going to be enough. I mean, look how Terrorblade is such a strong hero. I don't think he's going to care about some March of the Machines. But we'll see. I mean, there's a little bit of a 3-2-2 there with the Visage just feeding. How much gold was it? 667 gold. It does go to CosmicChopsticks, so he'll be happy to finally have a bit of gold. I'm just worried about Terrorblade. He's such a strong core, and he's having a good game. You know, lane wasn't amazing. His score's only 1-3-1, but he's had so much farm.
Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
Oli does have his blink now.
Under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. It's only a matter of time.
He resummoned the birds. Yeah, he did resummon the birds, so they're down for 60 seconds.
I feel sad for them.
And that's a lot of the hero, to be honest. It's like Lone Druid Bear. No birds. You're not much of a hero, to be honest, unless you build auto-attack Visage, which he hasn't. He's gone Helm of the Dominated Drums, Pipe. So full sort of auras. Right, do we have any smokes? Let's see if there's any interesting items that have been picked up.
Yeah, Dazzle has a smoke from all that gold that he got from killing the Visage. He's absolutely balling now, Rich. Go on.
Yeah, his net worth, unfortunately, still one of the lowest in the game, but
Yeah,
not
but-
right at the bottom anymore. Yeah. He's crawled up just a tiny bit.
That's all you can ever ask for.
That's true. Got to be grateful with what you get as a support.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't mean you should be kill stealing stuff, but there you have it. 10-1-2. Oh, JCA just goes straight in with the blink. Very aggressive. Look how fast he manages to bring in with his travels. He finds Tinker. That is a perfect hero to get, because now you can push the tower without having to worry about March of the Machines. They're trying to get more. Roidz has blink out. Owen has TP'd up, but you've already lost Oli. Oli should not be in the lane. You should be in the tree line 24/7 as Tinker. But maybe you can still be caught by all the blink daggers, to be fair. And now we've got the big Hellbear Smasher. Oh, looks like we found a kill on Drekkon. No, Glimmer Cape, they don't have any sentry for it. It says Omni/Golem, which is a very long cooldown. We've also used Blade Fury. He is a very vulnerable hero when it ends, but he's just going to auto-attack Tim. Here comes the reverse polarity. It just gets JCA. CosmicChopsticks having to keep himself alive. He's just going to TP back to base. Look at Ross with all his creeps just chopping everyone up.
Yeah.
All his creeps, all his illusions, rather. You just can't ignore him as well. When he pops Manta and his mirror image on top of Metamorphosis, God, that hero does a lot of damage.
Well, Ross went on to Cosmic first, and then Dazzle graved himself, and then obviously Owen got right-clicked, so I think he would have maybe survived just a little bit more.
He managed to find a kill on Brexx in the mid lane. That seems like he died here, which is an interesting
Radiant's middle tower.
spot to be killed in at this point in the game. And now they're going to try high ground at 23 minutes. I was excited to see Tinker, and Oli, you know, he understands the hero. He's trying his best, but unfortunately a bit of poor positioning, and he has gone down a few times.
I think you do need to play Tinker quite a bit and have like a knack for Tinker. To play Tinker.
Oli just needs to blink into the trees more. You know, you can't just sit in the open. But the problem is Batrider is very good against Tinker because he's got the flying vision and the blink dagger, and he's really fast with the boots of travel. So he will find you.
I wonder if they'll put Tinker Wards up. Although if Oli is not always in the trees, then see him doing anyway.
You enjoy seeing Tinker lose, do you? Fair enough. I know how people hate Tinker because of how good he is at turtling and how annoying it is for a support player to just be continually forced out of fights by an endless barrage of rockets. Yeah, he's certainly an annoying hero.
After taking the Aegis. One of those plays. But
It's kind of obvious though that, you know, the enemy team are going to smoke after Aegis. That's why I'm never sure.
They're not ever. They're all like in different places now. Like, Roidz is already, yeah. Creep skipping and all that stuff.
Trying to deny them the creep wave, but they've got creeps in bot, they've got pipe. Here comes the March spam, but look how far away Oli has to be. They use the fortify, it's going to kill a lot of the illusions, and almost killed the familiar. I think one bird, nope, the other bird is just safely behind him. Spamming March, it's very hard to push into this. Oli really should look for Aghanims, I think, because the 4 rockets and laser that kills all the illusions. You see Ross goes in, pops Manta, pops mirror image. Oh, it looks like we're going for a kill here. They found Owen. He tried to TP out. He's not going to get out. He's going to be pulled back. He does have Omni Slash. But Oli's TP'd in as well because he's Tinker. They're going to look for a kill. He does go for the Omni, but it's inside a full creep wave, so... Oh, but it does turn around. Doesn't quite get JCA. He pops a 20-stick wand. And he's going to go out. We might have a kill here. No, they're just going to back off.
God, Visage's got an AC now. He's just picked it up.
Wow. Still top of the net worth. I mean, you know how good Ross is at farming. We all know.
Yeah.
Because Ross is Terrorblade and he just farms. Yet Visage just managed to stay on top of the net worth even at the 25-minute mark. Picking up so many different auras. He's even got Ring of a Killer. He's got 5 different auras. The Hellbear Smasher that he's got has another aura. Look at this auras. It's endless. Looks like they found him though, because again, he seems to be in the enemy jungle by himself. They're just taking off his Gravekeeper's cloak. He's trying to do whatever damage he can. He's completely by himself. The Dire nowhere near him. Actually almost picks up Cosmic Chopsticks. He's just going to TP out. Do they have damage to kill him? They almost can't kill him with their entire team. Even their core Owen is here. Look, he's going to kill Roidz. He kills Roidz. This is ridiculous. Someone needs to stop this man. Can they even take him down? No, they can't. That is, I mean, that shouldn't have happened. That is ridiculous.
He must be laughing.
Let's do a replay on that.
Absolutely laughing.
That's an excuse to try my action replay button.
Yeah, oh my god, I can't wait.
There is nothing that can stop this man.
So he's in the enemy jungle completely by himself. Look, the Dire team are no way nearby. They pop him all the damage on him. They CC him. Cosmic Chopsticks has to immediately TP out because of it. More people have turned up. There's literally the entire team in him. Apart from Dazzle to TP back. Kills Roidz. Owen can't kill him, look. He's so tanky. He's a ridiculously durable hero. And he makes it out.
And kill. Head's gone.
I mean, there's no way a guy caught 1v5 in the enemy jungle should live and get 2 kills. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, that's a testament to how strong Visage is as a hero when he's fed. And he's with Gravekeeper's Cloak and an Assault Cuirass. And now we've gone in for the fight. Cosmic Chopsticks again has to immediately grave himself. Look how quickly Roidz died, almost instantly being killed by the Terrorblade. Terrorblade still has Aegis, so he's just going to continue to chop the towers. This damage is insane. Look at the attack speed auras they have. Oh, he's got Bloodlust too. On top of Hellbear Smasher, which unfortunately has died, but we've also got the other auras, Assault Cuirass, Drums. Base gone. No, Hellbear Smasher's still there. It's a 15 attack speed aura. Okay, we're lasering him up now. That's what Tinker needs to do. He's spamming his rockets. He does have Ags. Oli realizes Ags is the right item to go this game. But I don't think he's going to be able to save his base. Okay, laser. It's doing a lot of damage.
Oh, that is a lot of damage, yeah.
I think we've got a gem. Did I see a gem? No, I'm making that out. I just saw the green trail from a urn and thought it was a gem. Well, that's 2 lanes of Racks gone pretty much instantly. And I think McDoot is basically unkillable at this point in the game. We're 28 minutes into the game. Already over 20k gold difference between the teams. About 22k gold. What's the win probability looking like? It's just hit 100%. So is that time to GG? Or maybe they're just going to hold in for one more fight. But I do not think they have the means to kill this Terrorblade. And look at how high level Visage is. He is 4 levels on anyone. Level 21 Visage. He's gone for the Familiar's movement speed talent, so they're even more mobile. I'm not sure 40 movement speed is very much for the Familiars when they're already moving at like 430. But now they're 470, so they're incredibly quick.
He's Ross's top of net worth now. He's claimed his place.
He has. I mean, he has been farming a lot. What's his last hits? 334 at 29 minutes. Whereas Owen's only got 140, so he's got over 200 more last hits than this Juggernaut, who's level 14. I mean, that is a pretty harsh level difference.
You need to put one on the Axe because Ollie's got one. McDoot is also going for an Axe, but he hasn't got it yet.
Oh yeah, you're right. There is the Axe. So just the one Axe though, for the Tinker.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's hit up that Axe counter.
Omni on both these two.
Oh, it kills one of the Familiars. That's 100 gold. Owen's just getting chopped. He does get the Shallow Grave. He's just going to be brought back into his doom. And now Owen's gone down. He's got no buyback, but because he's so low level, he is up in 45 seconds. They don't have a glyph though, or do they? No, it's just come up. Literally just come up. Ollie's getting the March spam ready. He needs more than that. Ollie, you still had tons of mana. Just keep it going. Oh, they've killed the creep. Familiars have been resummoned. It's now hit daytime. So it's more vision for the Dire. So as soon as they walk uphill, they'll be able to see the enemy team. It's really helpful for them. Dire using glyph as well, so aggressive glyph. March the Machine Minions just everywhere.
if you've got a really bad computer or laptop, like if there's this March spam, it's gonna explode.
Yeah, a lot of units on the screen. He's just spam lasering the familiars, doesn't do much damage. In fact, familiars have gone down, they've just been resummoned. They might actually be able to hold this. It's the rocket spam coming out. Do they have a pipe? Yes, of course they do. McDoot's got the pipe, giving his team plenty of magic resistance. What you need to do is pipe the wave so that Tinker can't kill it with his March of the Machines, or at least give you enough time to get to the high ground. They don't have Aegis, they want to be a little bit careful. They've not got any BKBs yet. I guess they don't need it. They are taking the tower. They're just sending illusions into it and using this siege creep. Tower is going to go down. Not quite. They don't have a repair kit, which is unfortunate. It's too early for a repair kit, isn't it? Oh no, it's a tier 3 item, so they could have it. Any interesting tier 3 neutrals?
There's one repair kit on Olga, but he's on the opposite team.
So Dire have all 4 of their tier 3 items, so they're not using some of them. Whereas Radiant don't have any. Haven't been able to get into their jungle. Okay, here's going to be the skewer. No, he just gets stunned up. Dude's going to live. He's waiting for his familiar cooldown, 30 seconds. The tower is low, sending more illusions into it. The illusion's doing a lot of damage. And if you keep sending in a few more mantas, you'll eventually get the tower. And they also have to stop the other creeps pushing in the other lanes.
God, it's Satanic.
Tough game for them. Who's got Satanic?
Terrorblade. He's just
Ooh.
picked up.
Satanic and Eye of Skadi. Tanky items there. And he's got a Mindbreaker. So that first attack, 1.5 second silence. I think this is looking harder and harder for the Radiant. They are stuck in their base. Whereas the Dire, they can just go back, send some illusions in, get a bit of extra jungle farm. Net worth just going further and further in their favour. It's actually flattened up a little bit, I guess. So it's not too bad, but I can't see any way for Radiant to really bring this back. I mean, Owen has the cleave from the Magnus, but he's nowhere to farm. He can't safely farm the jungle. Oli's getting a bit of farm because he's just spamming March on all the waves.
Yeah. The second axe up, now on Visage.
You know, when you're turtling this hard, I think actually on Tinker you maybe even can consider the 2.5 second March of the Machine duration. It makes the spell last so long. But maybe it's not enough. So Visage has Ags, that brings out a 3rd familiar. In 3 levels time he can get that 4th familiar.
It's a sense of deja vu.
Yeah.
That quick maths.
That was Oli playing it last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I don't think we got to the 4 familiar point. I'm not sure we will this game either. But 50% more familiars, can't complain. They've also benefit from all the auras. They've got attack speed from Assault Cuirass and Helm of the Dominator. They've got a killer aura, pipe aura, and the drums. And I think they're finally going to take down the tower. Yep, they do. No more towers left, so now they can finally walk into the high ground. Oli's low mana, quick, this is the time to go. Tinker's no mana, you need to go before he can regen up in the base.
He is lurking, waiting for that opportunity.
He's trying to get the biggest RP of his life.
Ross just pinged here, so maybe they're like, maybe Mags stick here or put a ward there or something.
But what do you have for the follow-up? Like, Magnus is a big RP. I guess maybe if the Juggernaut has his Empower, he can do a huge Omni Slash, because they'll all be stacked on top of each other. Oli spams the March, but look, the birds don't care. They just hit through it. They're like, yeah, whatever. And Ross doesn't care. He's like, yeah, Metamorphosis, BKB, base is gone, bye.
How big is he?
I mean, with the Bloodlust, this is insane. Look at the size of it compared to tiny little Juggernaut, enormous Terrorblade. Look at those wings.
Oh my god.
That is creepy. Imagine dealing with that. Even when I zoom out, he still looks enormous. And the last set of racks has gone down to Visage. They brought McDoot under the towers. They need to use Glyph now. They don't have Glyph. Out comes Reverse Polarity. Is it going to be enough? No, Roidz is going to get chopped. Ross is going to be feared out. Owen's used Blade Fury, trying to do whatever damage he can. Can't get anyone. CosmicChopsticks is going to go down solely to the familiars. McDoot just tanking the towers like, I don't care. Owen's going to go down as well. We do have buybacks. Owen's going to use it. Brexx going to go down as well. 3 buybacks. Brexx, Ross, and Owen. Are they going to run back in? Yet 4 buybacks. The entire Radiant team are alive again. I think Tinker still has his buyback. Yes, he does. They're trying to take down Ross. He's still got Sunday. He's got Satanic as well. They are nowhere near bringing him down. They're basically diving the fountain now. And I think that's a pretty decisive win for the Dire. Oh, they do manage to pick off Tim. Oh no, they're running back. Ross just Satanics himself to full HP. We don't have Omni Slash. Come on, Ross, just fight him. Owen can't do anything to you. Roidz trying his best to skewer people in, but he doesn't have the long skewer time. He is going to go down. Ross gets a mega kill, takes out CosmicChopsticks in a few hits, just chasing down Roidz with his Skadi. Oli's doing what he can, can't do anything against a BKB though. Owen falls to Ross, this enormous Terrorblade monster. Oli is spamming out his laser and rockets as much as he can. But he can't do anything against the Gravekeeper's Cloak, it just gives him so much protection. The super ultimate Mega Creeps have come in. And I think there's very little the Radiant can do now. Dire just all over their base. And that's going to be GG for game 1. 35 minutes. 36 minutes. Going to kill Oli for good measure though, of course. And Oli buys back.
And again and again.
Big laser.
Oh, it's broken out.
And there it is. Oh, I like it's a good sport. Even when he loses, he still uses all the good voice lines. It's nice to see. Whew, what an intense game. I mean, it was really passive at the beginning for the first bit. Then suddenly, tons and tons of fights, and
it's all over the map. Like, where do you look? One thing happening after the other.
Which is good. It's what we like to see. Although, as a spectator, it's quite hard to try and track all of them.
Yeah.
At first, the Radiant were winning some fights as well. You know, they had some good kills. Owen was managing to get some kills in the early game. But then it just kind of spiraled out of control quite quickly. We can see the final score is 10-33. But it is a little bit one-sided there. And I think the MVP is fairly obvious. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Definitely agree, yeah.
Yeah, so well done, McDoot, for a fantastic Visage play. You dominated your lane, you got solo kills mid, rotated, killed towers, killed creeps. Basically couldn't be killed even 1 versus 5. I've never seen a hero like Visage become so incredibly durable and tanky that you could just be by yourself, caught out of position, go, oh well, doesn't matter, I'll get a few kills. He ended up with 2 kills and he sent Rich back to base by himself. It's just unbelievable. And he didn't even build like he didn't build a heart or, you know, anything like especially durable. Just had a mixture of aura items. All he needed.
He only spent 53 seconds. And so did Crystal Maiden. Go on, Ross. Go on, Drekkon.